Good morning and welcome back to our Ask the Agronomist Facebook Live, featuring a special guest. John Latham is with us today.
Hey, great to be here.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. We had more snow, so digging out again, but
yay!
Eventually this is going to end. And
hopefully this is the last one.
Hopefully so, yeah, because the forecast looks really good. I think we're going to be 60 degrees. For those of you who don't know or outside the area, I don't know how much we had. 16 inches one snowfall, and in Clear Lake, what'd you say, 12 inches?
12 inches, yeah.
Yesterday again, so we've had like 40 inches in the last month or something.
Which is insane.
It's just ridiculous amount, but planting season's going to get here eventually. It's going to come. I think
Soon.
This is the last one. I'm optimistic now.
We can count on Iowa for that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well today we're going to be talking about a hodgepodge of different topics, everything really from the weather to shipping and new approvals. So let's get started on the weather since we started there. How do you think that's affecting spring this season with planting?
Yeah, I mean, obviously there hasn't been much planting in all of our area in the 7 states that we do business at all, but I really think I'm optimistic now that the forecast is good, that we can get planting in the first part of May and still have maximize our yield. So I've been impressed. Actually, we haven't had many calls of people trying to switch maturities or anything, and now with the forecast looking good, I think that's the right move. I think if you stay with your current maturity that you originally were planning on, I think you'll be able to maximize yield with that. So I would stick with what we're doing unless we get another crazy May storm or something. I think we're gonna be in good shape yet this year for maximized yield.
We'll just keep our fingers crossed and hope the forecast stays good.
Absolutely.
All right.
We need some good luck. We're due.
No kidding. Okay, so for seed treatments, do you think that guys and gals who already have it ordered should keep it on? Do you think it's still effective doing it?
Yeah, I mean, there's been some school of thought that, we're going to be later in the season, so maybe you don't need it as much, but with the soil temperatures the way they are, even though it's going to be a little later, I would certainly stick with the seed treatment you were planning on. And we've got all the options, I guess, for insecticide, fungicide. We've got a Levo for sudden death syndrome. Hopefully, if there's any kind of benefit, our soybeans we plant a little bit later, so hopefully we won't have sudden death quite as bad as we do in a lot of years when it's planted in April. So maybe there'll be some good news come out of this. But I would definitely keep the seed treatment. All the studies I've seen, late or early, it really pays for itself.
Okay, sounds good. There's a positive to everything.
There is. Yeah, there is.
All right, shifting gears a little bit, let's talk a little bit on how the mergers are coming along with the bigger seed companies out there that we get our traits and whatever from.
Yeah, it's been quite a year for mergers. We had a couple last year with Dow DuPont coming together to form Cotivo, their ag division, and we've had Syngenta with ChemChina, and now the biggest one would be the Bayer Monsanto merger, and it looks like that's on track to happen. They got approval from the European Union here a couple weeks ago, and now recently, it hasn't been official yet. The DOJ, the U.S. Department of Justice has to come out yet and say, give their approval. There's been a leak from the Wall Street Journal that says that everything is going to be approved with some concessions. We don't know what those are. We don't know. BASF has kind of been on the sidelines buying technologies as they've had to, this new merger, they've had to sell off some different things. So I'm sure they'll be on the sidelines waiting to buy some other technologies. And I would be really shocked, though, at this point if it doesn't go through. I think with the leak from the DOJ, or from the Wall Street Journal, I think everything's going to sail through. And I mean, I guess my perspective is as long as we have competition, whether it's 4 major technology providers or 6, obviously we want the more the better, but as long as we have good competition, that's what we really need to help keep people honest and keep prices at a decent rate. So, and the great thing about Latham is we've got all the different technology. If you want technology, the max, or if you don't, we've got all the different options in between. So it's a good place to be. All
right, good deal. And then what about new approvals of seed technology?
Yeah, I wish the news was better there. It seems like we've been in a really slow, especially in the Chinese approvals, where things have really slowed down. Enlist is kind of the biggest one. I know DuPont has got some corn technology that they're waiting on also, but Enlist soybean technology has been the one. I think it's been 2013 was when it was approved in the U.S., and it still has not been approved in China. So it's been a real waiting game, and I know a lot of farmers are really want to be able to try all the new technologies, because with weed resistance, what we have, obviously Extend is a great technology for killing weeds, but we want to be able to have other options too. So it's really important. I would really encourage people to talk to their congressmen and senators and really rally around getting some of these new technologies approved. I'm hopeful that with these tariffs that situation doesn't delay it even more, but we really need all the technologies for farmers have in their toolbox to fight weed resistance.
Right. Well, hopefully good things coming down the pipeline there too then.
Hopefully so. Hopefully we'll see some good news yet later this year.
All right. And then let's just wrap it up with how things are going around here. It has been quite the spring for us.
Oh my gosh, what a year to be shipping. We've been fortunate to be able to grow our business, and thank you to all the Latham customers for that. But this year, with the weather the way it's been, we've had, on the soybean side, we've had some larger seed size, which has made things a little more difficult. You have to ship that many more loads if the seed is bigger.
Right.
So it's been an interesting year. We're just about finished with our corn shipping. We've got a little bit of soybeans yet to go, but I feel like we're in really good shape. If somebody is interested in some in-season, we'll have trucks available to be able to. We can get almost with 24-hour notice get seed to you in a short time period. Now there's some things that are sold out, but overall we're really in a good spot, and the sun's gonna come out, and it's gonna happen yet. So I'm optimistic.
All right, good deal. Well, is there anything else that you'd like to add this morning?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Kyla.
All right, and thanks for our listeners for tuning in. Have a good day.